What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Bigboysnacksjonnytv. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'll go on my WWE Raw review on highlights. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys please full watch the video because I'm on the road to this K. Hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications to get notified when I premiere a brand new video. Follow my social media down below in the description. Now let's get started. Now WWE Raw was okay. It was just okay show for what it was. Monday Night Raw was live from Austin, Texas, Moody Center. The commentary were Michael Cole and Pat McAfee. It says then, now, forever together. The WWE video leads us into the show. WWE Raw starts with a video package of the Judgment Day, imploding clips of Dominic Mysterio joining Liv Morgan at SummerSlam and Finn Balor costing Damian Priest his championship against Gunther. We cut to last week's Raw with Finn Balor attacking Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley coming out. For the pre-show arrivals, we see the Judgment Day, Randy Orton, Sami Zayn, and Bron Breakker entering the arena. So we get Rhea Ripley, Dominic Mysterio, and Liv Morgan and Damian Priest. And now this segment right here, this was a good segment right here, good segment to kick off the show. Live in the arena, Rhea Ripley music hits, and now she comes to a loud pop from the crowd. The fans chant "Mommy," and Rhea smiles and says she has had a lot of time to think about what happened at SummerSlam. She says she was revealed in her head every day since it happened, and she felt every single emotion you can feel in this kind of a situation. Embrace heartbreak, but right now she feels pissed. You know what off? She feels pissed off. All right. Rhea Ripley looks at the camera and she tells Dominic that he stabbed her in the back and maybe he had heard it before, but it just wasn't deep enough. And Liv Morgan managed to run away with her Women's World Champion, but she can't run forever. She says she is Rhea Ripley's, and this time she remains Liv and Dominic, who she is. As she is talking, we hear Liv Morgan's voice, and she is standing in between the crowd with Dominic Mysterio. Liv Morgan tells Rhea that Dominic has something he wants to get off his chest. The fans boo as he begins to speak. Dominic asks Rhea if she knows why he left for Liv. The fans boo very loudly, and Rhea says she kind of wants to hear what he has to say because she likes to hear excuses. Dominic Mysterio continues to speak, and the fans boo. He says he is a man and he deserves to be treated like one. The fans with a loud "you suck" chant. He says Rhea tried to change him, and he says it was embarrassing for Rhea to be bossing him around. A grown man calling her mommy, and now he has a girl who calls him daddy. Alright, talk your talk, Dominic Mysterio. But anyway, he says she gives him chicken tenders when he wants. She lets him play video games when he wants. She lets him be him, and she did something Rhea Ripley could never do. She finally helped him be his deadbeat dad. Rhea Ripley says she will say something he probably hasn't heard in a long time. She is proud of him. She is proud of everything that he has accomplished in the last couple of years. Watching him grow into the man he is today is one of her biggest accomplishments. He finally did something for himself and he won gold. But the one thing is that when it comes to his dad, she just wanted him to be him on his own because she didn't want any excuse. That's any excuse that he was better than Rey Mysterio. But now, since he wants to make his own decisions like a man, she should be proud of him for that too. The thing is that it's the last decision he is ever going to make. I says Liv Morgan begins to talk and the fans boo. She tells Rhea there is only one thing Rhea said that was true, and that is that Dominic is a man and he is all hers. Liv says Rhea has nothing, no family. Her real family is a million miles away, and their family is through she found in the Judgment Day. She took them. She says Dominic is hers. The Women's World Championship is hers. She tells Rhea that the women's division is hers. Everything Rhea loves is hers. Alright, Rhea Ripley laughs and asks her if she is done because she would love for her to shut the you want to shut up. She says Liv has taken a lot from her, a lot of her weak links. But one thing she did wrong was that she left her standing because she is going to come for her and she is going to have to kill her and stop her. And it's flattering that she likes the sound of her own voice because it allows them to find out where they are. Alright, it says, Damian Priest steps in behind Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. Damian Priest grabs Dominic Mysterio and he throws him into the wall, and they fight into the concession stand. Liv Morgan jumps onto Damian Priest's back, and in comes Rhea, but Liv Morgan runs away. Damian Priest with right hands onto Dominic Mysterio, and they start fighting down the stairs towards the ring. They fight until the ring in a right hand by Dominic Mysterio, but Damian Priest grabs him. Carlito hits him from behind, and Dominic Mysterio escapes. Damian Priest hits Carlito with a big boot and a clothesline to the outside. All right, it says such a good start to Raw. Rhea Ripley with a great promo. Dominic Mysterio with unclear heat, and Liv Morgan is a good it. Liv Morgan as good as she has ever been. Damian Priest showing up really had the fans going too. This was a good promo to kick up the show. So we go to commercial break. So we get the first match. So we get Damian Priest versus Carlito, and this was a quick match. The bell rings. We are underway. Damian Priest with a big boot onto Carlito. Damian Priest with kicks and right hands. A flapjack by Damian Priest, and he goes for a south of heaven, but Carlito rolls to the outside of the ring. Damian Priest chases him around the ring, and he throws Carlito back into the ring. Damian Priest goes for the Razor's Edge, while Carlito flips and flips lands on his feet, and he hits Damian Priest with a DDT. He goes for the cover, but Damian Priest kicks out. Carlito goes for a right hand, but Damian Priest with a right hand. He hits Carlito with a flatline. Damian Priest goes for the cover, while Carlito kicks out. Damian Priest climbs the top rope, while Carlito hits the ropes, tripping Damian Priest on the top rope. Carlito climbed the second rope and he lands a suplex. So we go to commercial break. It says back from commercial, Carlito with a running knee followed by a clothesline, a swinging neck breaker by Carlito. He goes for the cover, but Damian Priest kicks out. Carlito runs to the ropes, but Damian Priest with a spinning heel kick, a forearm to the face by Damian Priest, followed by a right hand. Damian Priest with a running flying elbow in the corner, a broken arrow by Damian Priest, followed by a kick to the side of the head. Damian Priest with a south of heaven. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Damian Priest. This was a quick match. JD Madonna attacks Damian Priest from behind, but Damian Priest with right hands. The Finn Balor and Dominic and Liv Morgan run into the ring. Finn Balor and Dominic with a kick into Damian Priest. Out comes Rhea Ripley. Carlito runs to the outside, but Rhea Ripley with a right hand. Finn Balor in the middle of the ring. Damian Priest goes for a super kick, but JD kicks JD down. Finn Balor to the outside of the ring, and Damian Priest with a south of heaven onto JD Madonna in the ring. Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley hug in the ring, and Dominic Mysterio jumps off the top rope, but Damian Priest catches him. He throws Dominic into Rhea Ripley, and she goes for the riptide, but Liv Morgan pulls Dominic Mysterio down in the middle of the. It says Liv Morgan pulls Dominic down to the outside. The Judgment Day heads to the back with Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley standing in the ring. That's what I was trying to say, but I'm glad that I correct myself. So that's a big W for me that I correct myself. But anyway, let me move on. The Alpha Academy are backstage, and in comes Ivy Nine, and she tells Maxine Dupree that maybe she should not be ringside for the tag team match tonight. Maxine Dupree tells Ivy Nine that the Alpha Academy here are here family, are her family. Ivy Nine tells her she understands, and she walks away. A decent match between Damian Priest and Carlito. Damian Priest is still very interesting, and maybe even is more interesting now than when he had the title hashtag WWE Raw. So the match itself was decent between Damian Priest and Carlito, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Decent match between Damian Priest and Carlito. Commercial break. It says another Uncle Howdy video airs. This time, Bo Dallas says there has been a lot of emotions, especially last week. Um, he says the work isn't done and repeatedly says my life for you and the screen goes blue. Alright. We see clips of Audacity Audacity Jones attacking the final testament last week. Back in the arena, Audacity Jones is with Kobe Kingston and Xavier Woods and Kobe Kingston is exciting. Telling Xavier Woods that Adossie Jones will have his debut tonight. Kofi Kingston and Adossie Jones walks away with Xavier Woods looking on. So we go to commercial break. Alright, so we get Adossie Jones versus Vincent Winey. This was a squash match. The bell rings. We are underway. Winey, Winnie with right hands onto Adossie Jones, but Adossie Jones throws him across the ring. Adossie Jones with the clothesline in the corner. He power slams Winnie and does a cannonball onto Winey. Um, but Winnie lands. Winnie Winnie lands on his feet. Kick by Winnie, and he runs to the ropes, but Adossie Jones with a spinning sidewalk slam. He goes for the cover, gets a pin. The winner of the match, Adossie Jones. This was a squash match. Squash match. All right. The final testament come out and Kerry Cross asks if this is another day for New Day. Kerry Cross says he will he says we can see Kobe is using Adossie Jones to replace Big E, and he tells Xavier Woods that he sees the truth, and the truth is that Kobe Kingston is using Adossie Jones to replace Xavier Woods. The fans chant New Day Rocks. Xavier Woods tells Karen Cross that doesn't he does his best to try to drive a wedge between them, um, in between them, but it won't work. Xavier Woods says to cut to the chase and to know which two of them will next fight them next week. Kobe Kingston interrupts him and says if they do that, the one who is not in the match will get involved and to make it a 6-man tag team match. Karen Cross says the devil word is never done and he accepts the challenge. Alright. So we get Drew McIntyre and Adam Pearce. We cut to Adam Pearce, who is backstage, and then comes Drew McIntyre. Adam Pearce tells him that CM Punk is not there tonight due to travel issues. Drew McIntyre says he doesn't care about CM Punk, and he is looking at the crowd, looking at the present, and he is ran by Randy Orton from SmackDown is fighting for the championship. Hey, he says Orton is a snake in the grass and he won't strike on his turf. Drew McIntyre says he care of it. Drew McIntyre tells him to tells him and that he will be on his best behavior. Scouts on him. The final the fatal The factual expressions from Xavier Woods and Kobe Kingston interrupting him. We could have Xavier Woods turning on Kobe Kingston. The New Day has been stale for some time, and unless they have something planned for the no point in breaking them up just just for the sake of hashtag WWE Raw. So we go to commercial break. We get American made Julius and Brodus Creed versus the Alpha Academy of Akira Tozawa and Otis. And this match right here, this was a solid match right here. The bell rings and we are underway. Otis with a drop with the it says Otis with a backdrop onto Brutus and Julius slams Akira Tozawa on the outside of the ring. As on the outside of the ring. America made double team Otis in the corner. Julius goes for the cover, but he kicks out. They throw Otis in the corner. Akira Tozawa climbs on the top of the shoulder of Otis. And jumps onto the American made, and they fall to the outside of the ring. Otis lifts Akira Tozawa up, and he gorilla press him onto America made on the outside of the ring. So we go to commercial break. We're back from commercial. America made throw Akira Tozawa to the ropes and lift him up, but Akira Tozawa with a double outside, double DDT. Otis gets in the ring and he shoulder tackles them both down. Brutus is down in the corner. Julius jumps off the second rope and Otis catches him and slams him. Otis with the caterpillar onto Julius. He goes for the he goes for the cover, but Brutus breaks it up. Otis with a clothesline, he lifts Brutus onto his shoulders, but Julius with a knee to the face. American made with standing moonsault. Julius goes for the cover, but Akira Tozawa breaks it up. Akira Tozawa with a Hurricanrana onto Brutus, and he throws Julius to the outside. Akira Tozawa goes for the suicide dive um, onto Julius, but he gets tripped up between the ropes and falls to the outside. He gets back up and throws America into the ring. Akira Tozawa on the ropes. Brutus lifts Otis onto his shoulders, and Julius just jump off the second rope, clotheslining him down. Akira Tozawa with a splash onto Brutus and Alpha Academy on their feet. It says RB9 on the outside attacking Maxine Dupree. She slams Maxine Dupree face first onto the outside. RB9 tells her that she chose this. That distracts Otis and Akira Tozawa. Julius throws Otis onto the outside. Brutus rolls towards Akira Tozawa up and from behind and get the win. The winner of the match, the American made. Alright, it says Jackie Redman with Pete Dunne. It says a pre-recorded interview airs between Jackie Redman and Pete Dunne. He says he was never under the wing of Sheamus. It was Sheamus who was under his wing. And they go Pete. They go Pete, a terrible nickname in a front row seat to the Sheamus show. He asks her what happened to Rich Holland. He says he want never to hear the same of Butch ever again. Um, he tells her if he has to shut Sheamus up to never have to hear that name again, he will do it. So we'll go to commercial break. Alright, it says Adam Pearce is backstage with Bronson Reed. He tells Bronson Reed that Rollins, Seth Rollins has cracked rib and internal bruising. Bronson Reed says Adam Pearce did not give him an opportunity. that he had to make he had to take a he had to take it himself. And in better way, what then to impel everyone's favorite superstar except Ross. He tells Adam Pearce he can't find him an opening tonight, or he can go find him his next victim. So we go to commercial break. So we get a video graphic in memory of Kevin Sullivan is shown. All right, let's move on. So we get the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship No More Contenders match. Kairi Sane and Io Sky versus the Pearl Fusion Collective. Zoe Zane, Zoe Starks. It says Zoe. It says Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler versus. I'm sorry. It says the Pure Fusion Collection versus. I'm sorry. So we get Kairi Sane and Io Scott versus the Pure Fusion Collective. Zoe Starks and Shayna Baszler accompanied by Sonya Deville. In this tag team match, this match never happened. So it says no contest. All right, but let me read this anyway. We see Candice Michelle is in attendance, and Elsa Dunn and Elfar are at ringside. It was so good to see Candice Michelle. I was happy about that. The bell rings. We are underway. Shayna Baszler and Io Sky start the match, and Io Sky with their hurricane. Kairi Sane is tagging, and they double team Shayna Baszler. A sliding forearm by Kairi Sane in the corner. She climbed the top rope and lands a forearm onto Shayna Baszler. She goes for the cover, but Shayna Baszler kicks out and rolls her to the outside of the ring. She gets back onto the ring apron and hits Kairi Sane with their right hand. Zoe Starks is tagged and they double team Kairi Sane. So we go to commercial break. Alright, it says back from commercial, Io Scott with their right hand and they drop kick onto Zoe Starks. Io Scott on the ring apron and she kicks Zoe Starks. In comes Shayna Baszler and Io Scott with a double missile drop kick onto Io Scott and, and Shayna. Io Scott with a bullet train attack on Zoe Starks. Um, Zoe Starks in the cover. She goes for the cover. Yeah, she goes for the cover, but Zoe starts kicked out. She goes for a double underhook, but she reverses it into a German suplex. Shayna Baszler is tagging, and they double team Io Sky. Zoe Starks goes for the cover, but Kairi Sane breaks it up. Kairi Sane is thrown to the outside. Kairi Sane is tagged in a modified dog. I said modified dog. What was it? It says to the outside she is tagged. Zoe is tagged in a modified backbreaker. But Il Scott on by Il Scott onto Zoe Starks. Il Scott climbed the top rope. Sonya Deville get on the ring apron and that distracts the referee. Shayna Baszler trips Kairi Sane up and Il Scott throws Zoe Starks into the outside. Io Sky throws Zoe Starks into the ring and she hits her with the moonsault. She she goes for the cover, but Elsa Dunn breaks it up and in comes Albert Fire and the referee calls for the bell. It says the win so we get no contest during this match. Alright. The Miz is sitting backstage and in comes R-Truth. He asks Miz if he is down because he didn't get a match at SummerSlam, or if because he lost to Rock and Roll Express. Miz tells him it was against a town down under. All right, it says R-Truth says he would cheer him up, and he got him he got him in Intercontinental title match because Braun Breaker. Miz tells him that Braun Breaker is facing Sami Zayn. tonight. R-Truth points to a nearby television in his graphic and and of Max versus Bronson. But it says not Max. It says Miz versus Big Bronson Reed tonight. Miz tells him that Big Bronson Reed and R-Truth asks him if that's the guy that killed Seth freaking Rollins last week. I already know that um Big Bronson Reed is gonna give R-Truth the tsunami 6 times, just like Big Bronson Reed did to Seth Rollins last week on Monday Night Raw. When Big Bronson Reed gave Seth Rollins 6 tsunamis. Same thing will happen tonight. It says right here. In comes Randy Orton, who runs down the Miz's accomplishment. Miz tells him, "Is he facing Big Bronson Reed tonight?" And Randy Orton asks if that's the guy who killed Seth Rollins last week. Randy Orton says he believes in the Miz and that he will win. The Miz walks away, and R-Truth asks Randy Orton if he really believe he believe that the Miz can win, and Randy Orton looks at him and walks away. That part was funny. Pretty good women's tag team match. I don't like the name of the Perfusion collective, but but the match itself was good. They tried to make the title match mean something. It's just taking a while. Hashtag WWE Raw. Alright, it says commercial break. So we get World Heavyweight Champion Gunther and Randy Orton. These two cut a good, fantastic segment right here. Randy Orton music hits, and now he comes to the ring. A loud ready chant, and he says 20 years ago this month he won the world title for the very first time. He became the youngest world champion in history on the 20th in a 20th year ago, but in a few short weeks at Bash in Berlin, history will repeat itself. He says he says I'm sorry, he says he will become a 15-time world heavyweight champion. Gunther music hits, and out comes the world heavyweight champion. It says Gunther gets in the ring, and Randy Orton tells everyone to take a picture. It says take a picture because it says take a picture. What was it? It says Gunther gets in the ring. It says gets in the ring, and Randy Orton tells everyone to take a picture because a few short weeks he is going to be him on his Friday night will not be free anymore, and Monday will be his new home. Gunther says Gunther says he is right and to take a picture because this is Randy Orton, one of the greatest of all time. Gunther tells him but Randy Orton should be the greatest of all time, the most natural and physicality gifted talent the industry has ever seen. Unlimited potential and Randy Orton. It wasn't was it? Alright. He tells Randy Orton that this is a new era. This is the era of the ring general, and in his era there is no more for people that wasted their potential in the future of his era. Randy Orton will not pay a role anymore. Randy Orton says he will. He has. Randy Orton says he never claimed to be perfect. He made mistakes. He has made a lot of mistakes. He made more mistakes than just about everyone in the locker room. But he showed up. He owned up to them. He changed course. Randy Orton says Gunther forgot who he is talking to. Randy Orton says he is Randy. Randy is the most unpredictable, violent, controversial yet again. Not yet successful WWE superstar in the history of the game. Gunther is this a chorus? Randy Orton looks at it as a gift. Um, he does he does it his way, and he always will. The American way. What's it? He has five beautiful kids at home. He had a hot you know what smoke show of a wife wanted for him to want him in St. Louis, and he is at 14 soon to be 15. WWE World Champion, Damien World Champion. He appreciates Gunther's opinion, but he thinks he has the he has done pretty you know what good for himself. Both men are face to face. Yeah, both men are face to face, and the fans chant USA. Gunther says that is good with Randy Orton, but he got stuck when he said he is unpredictable, and it is the opposite. Um, he is predictable. The first prediction is he is going to give him the beat of the lifetime in Berlin. Berlin. A prediction to uh, venture two because of that. Randy Orton will never be Orton because champions again. All right, it. Gunther says when it really matters, Randy Orton always screw it up. He doesn't want to throw it in an assault because it I'm sorry, he says because it comes naturally to Randy Orton. Gunther says Randy Orton's grandfather was a screwed up Orton drops the microphone. Gunther says Randy Orton father was a screw up, and Randy Orton is the biggest screw up of them all. Both men are face to face, and Drew McIntyre's music hits. The fans chant CM Punk, and Drew McIntyre is at ringside. Gunther looks at Drew McIntyre. Randy Orton turns Gunther and hits him with an RKO. CM Punk. He says CM Punk jumps the barricade and he hits Drew McIntyre with right hands. CM Punk tries to make the barricade from Drew, but Drew with the headbutt. It says Drew take his belt off and he goes to hit CM Punk with hit CM Punk, but CM Punk moves and he grabs the belt from. He grabs, he grabs the belt. What was it? He says he grabs the belt from Drew McIntyre and he threw and his Drew with it. Drew gets in the ring and CM Punk continues to hit Drew McIntyre with the belt and Drew to the outside of the ring and he jumps the barricade. This was a good promo with Damian Priest and Gunther. I like that promo. Alright. It says Jackie Redmond is backstage with Sheamus. He tells her he can't understand why Pete Dunne has a lot of anger towards him. He says Pete Dunne blames him for falling off the WWE radar but now Pete Dunne is trying to make him make trying to make himself revamp of his name. It comes to with Kaiser who tells Sheamus that this is not your not it says in comes Louis Kaiser who tells Sheamus that this is not over between them. He will put an end to Sheamus once and for all. Pete Dunne hits Sheamus from behind with the shillelagh and WWE officials break it up. It says very good promo between Randy Orton and Gunther. They done well and then with CM Punk and attacking Drew McIntyre with their belt. I can. He says I can see a strap match. Um, it says two big matches in the same segment. Hashtag WWR. Alright, so we go to commercial break. It says CM Punk is walking backstage and comes Kathy Kelly. She tells him that they were on the same flight from Boston and there was no delay. Um, there was no delay. What was I at? It says right here, there was no delay. CM Punk says that was him on her flight. They sat next to each other. He knew that if the if the was going on, Drew was not going to be there tonight. Um, he says Drew McIntyre is running around with the bracelet. He says Drew can keep it, but it's time. But it's the name on the bracelet. He went to Glasgow to ranch, to not ranch to watch Drew embarrassment himself. Um, he says Drew hates his guts and wants to stay. Attach him, attach him with. It says attach to him through the barricade, and he is glad to came to Austin because he thinks he figured out a way to make everyone happy. CM Punk looks at the belt and walks away. All right, so we get Mark Henry and his son Jacob are at ringside in attendance. All right, so we get The Miz accompanied by R-Truth versus Big Boss and Reed. The bell rings and we are underway. Miz with right hands, but Bronson Reed pushes him away and an elbow followed by a cannonball. Bob, what was I? The Miz falls to the outside of the ring and Big Bronson Reed with a shoulder attack off the ring apron. Okay, so we go to commercial break. Back from commercial, Miz with a tornado DT, he goes for the cover, but Big Bronson Reed kicked out. Miz climbed the second rope and goes for the crossroads, but Big Bronson Reed catches him and hits him with a Death Valley driver. Big Bronson Reed top rope, and hits him with the tsunami, and he goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match, Big Bronson Reed. This was another squash match. Another squash match, in my opinion. He goes for another tsunami, but R-Truth gets in the ring. Big Bronson Reed jumps in and lands on R-Truth. He climbed the second rope. He climbed to the top of the second top of the rope, and out comes the officials. Big Bronson Reed with another tsunami onto R-Truth. Out comes Adam Pearce, and he climbs the top rope once more. Big Bronson Reed with another tsunami. Big Bronson Reed climb the top. What was this? Climb the top rope once more. Big Bronson Reed with another tsunami. Big Bronson Reed climbed the top rope, and WWE officials move R-Truth. It says move R-Truth out of the way. Adam Pearce. It says Adam Pearce stands in front of Big Bronson Reed like he tells him to get off the top rope. Big Bronson Reed climbs down and walks to the opposite of the ring where R-Truth is laying. He gives him another tsunami. Another tsunami is in it's his it says R-Truth is and he gives him another tsunami. Adam Pearce is yelling at B Bronson sit on the ring apron. Adam Pearce gets on the ring apron. Adam Pearce gets out of the ring and he tells B Bronson to leave. B Bronson climbs back onto the top rope and he lands on the other sniper on R-Truth. It says Sami Zayn is backstage and in comes Jey Uso. He tells Sami Zayn all he had to do is be Sami Zayn. He tells him to go get the title back. Get the title back. Sami Zayn says it's not easy. Jey Uso says Sami Zayn will beat Bron Breakker, and after that they will go after the Judgment Day, and they will get their team titles back. Big Bronson is it says Big Bronson is as over as he has been since joining WWE. The fans are re- reacting to him, especially when he does the Tsunami great commentary too, asking where the doctors and where are the zookeepers. He also saying our truth. It says our truth is a natural. It's a natural treasure. Hashtag WWE Raw. So we go to commercial break. It says a mixed tag team match at Bash in Berlin is announced where it will be Damien Priest and Rhea Ripley versus Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan. A video airs of the Judgment Day talking about how they are the Judgment Day. There are no leaders, no egos. 2 out of 3 falls match for WWE Intercontinental Championship. Bron Breakker versus Sami Zayn. This is the main event of the evening. And this match right here, this was um this was a very good main event. And that's all I gotta say. Very good main event. Alright, Bron Breakker cuts a promo as he is backstage about to walk out. He says he is a bad you know what and he is going to do what bad you know what do. His music hits and he walks down to the ring. The bell rings. We are underway. Bron Breakker with a knee and shoulder tackles. Bron Breakker throws Sami Zayn to the ropes, but Sami Zayn reverses it and jumps Bron Breakker to the outside. Sami Zayn jumps over the top rope and they swanton onto Bron Breakker on the outside. Commercial break. We come back from commercial. Bron with a power slam. He goes for the cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Bron Breakker goes for a power bomb, but Sami Zayn lands on his feet. Sami Zayn with a tornado DDT. He goes for the cover, but Bron Breakker kicks out. Sami Zayn goes for the blue thunder bomb, but Bron Breakker lands on his feet, and Sami Zayn jumps off the second rope. But Bron Breakker catches him and hits him with a German suplex. Bronson Reed. It says Bronson Reed backs. It said Bronson. It said I'm not Bronson Reed. Bron Breakker backs up into the corner, but Sami Zayn hits him with the haluva kick and goes for the cover and gets the pin. The winner of the match by pinfall, Sami Zayn gets the first fall. Let's continue. Bron Breakker to the outside and Sami Zayn with right hands. Sami Zayn goes for a moonsault off the barricade, but Bron Breakker catches him. Bron Breakker runs from the outside, from one side of the ring to the other side, and he throws Sami Zayn into the timekeeper's area. Commercial break. Back from commercial, Sami Zayn is sitting on the turnbuckle. Bron Breakker runs up and hits him with a Frankensteiner backbreaker by Bron Breakker for the cover, but Sami Zayn kicks out. Bron Breakker lifts Sami Zayn up and he grill press power slam him. A spear by Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker runs to the top rope and he hits Sami Zayn with another spear. He goes for the spear and gets the pin. It says Bron Breakker gets the second fall. Alright, here we go. It says Bron Breakker goes for a nonchalant cover, but Sami Zayn with a perfect cover, but Bron Breakker kicks out. Sami Zayn rolls to the outside, and Bron Breakker slams slams him into the announcer table. Sami Zayn leaning on the announcer table. Bron Breakker stands on the ring apron and he lands a closer onto Sami Zayn, who is down on the announcer table. Bron Breakker gets back into the ring and the referee starts his 10 count. The referee makes it to 9. Makes it to 9, but Sami Zayn gets in the ring. Um, it says Sami Zayn gets in the ring. Bron Breakker plays Sami Zayn on the top rope, but Sami Zayn blocks their right hands by Sami Zayn, and he lands a sand, lands a sand, lands a sun flip powerbomb onto Bron Breakker. He goes for the cover, but Bron Breakker kicks out. Sami Zayn goes for Explorer suplex, but Bron Breakker reverses it into it. He belly to belly. Bron Breakker goes for the spear. Sami Zayn jumps over him. He rolls Bron Breakker up, but Bron Breakker kicks him. Sami Zayn. I'm sorry, it says Sami onto Sami Zayn. Bron Breakker runs to the ropes and runs to the rope. It says runs to the ropes. And Sami Zayn with the modified Haluva kick. He goes for the cover, but Bron Breakker kicks out. Sami Zayn climbs to the second rope and he jumps, but Bron Breakker hits him with the spear in midair. It says in midair. He goes for the cover and gets the pin. It says the winner and still your WWE Intercontinental Champion Bron Breakker. Bron Breakker lifts the Intercontinental Championship and Raw goes up there. Alright, it says very good main event. Sami Zayn took some bump took some bumps when Bron Breakker threw him over the timekeeper's area. There were some good spots in this match, which is facts by the way. There were some good spots while doing this match. Alright, it says right here. A fun WWE Raw. The storylines for Bash and Bron are coming along nicely. Some good matches and a solid main event too. WWE has been on a roll lately, and they're not stopping. Hashtag WWE Raw. It says then WWE Raw goes off the air. All right, let me get my honest opinion what I think about WWE Raw. Now, WWE Raw was an okay show for what it was. If you guys enjoy my WWE Raw review, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Comment down below what you guys think of Monday Night Raw. Make sure you guys please full watch the video because I'm on a run away from 6K subscribers. So let me get to 6K subscribers along with that 3K watch hours. So I become YouTube partner, so I get that super chat and that super stickers. And that's all I gotta say. Make sure you guys like the video, share the video, and make sure you guys sub to the channel. Sub to the channel right away because I'm on the road to 6K. And that's all I gotta say. I want you guys to have a great night. Stay safe and always stay positive. Kept your crew, kept your kings, kept your club. Too sweet. I'm out of here. Gang. Mwah. Bang. Too sweet. Gang. And I will make a YouTube short video, and that's coming up next. But I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm out of here. Too sweet. Gang.